Oh my God.
Hey, baby. Are we allowed to kiss?
Look at you.
Look at you.
Anna, I can't believe the day we have both waited so long for is here. A day that neither one of us saw coming or even expected before we met. I think we can both agree that the Lord works in wonderful, beautiful ways that at times can surprise us. You ask me a question all the time in your cute, beautiful smile. So I want to ask you the same thing as I take you back on a very brief journey. Do you remember when we first met? I do. A day that I'll never forget. A day that started a friendship, a day that sparked an interest, a day that began our forever. I'm so glad I worked up the courage to follow you out to your car and ask, so do you like Mexican food? Have you tried anywhere yet? I can take you to my favorite one sometime if you'd like. I loved our first 3 dates being at Cozumels, our favorite place. It was a time to smile, get to know each other, and just have good conversation. During our time dating, we went on many more Cozumel dates, took road trips, had adventures, and continued to be in the Lord, getting to know each other better. I think it's no coincidence that we loved our road trips best, being hand in hand and talking about anything from family, what the Lord is doing in our lives, our quiet times, friends, or our future together. I think you'll agree with me, I'm not a very good liar. Never have been, never will be. However, March 4th, 2018, I was a darn good liar, huh? I'm so thankful it went so perfect. I had the perfect help, perfect setup, perfect sunset, and perfect ring, all for the perfect girl. And now here we are 1 year later, our day when you and I become one. You are my best friend, my teammate, my answer to prayer, the one I want to spend the rest of my life with and grow old with, my one true love. I've been praying for you for a long time, and the Lord sent you to me at the perfect time. I know you were created for me to do life with. Anna Morgan Taylor, I love you with all my heart. You have all of me. You complete me. I can't believe this day is finally here. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait for you to be called my wife. Anna Taylor Moore. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I love you, sweetheart. I am yours forever. With love, and forever yours, Blake.
Blake, do you remember the first conversation we had on the phone? You were on your way home from baseball practice in Sissonville. I was in my apartment downtown and you asked me for my testimony. I only remember a little bit of what I told you, but I think that's because my testimony has changed a little since then. Anything that had happened to me before I met you was leading up to that amazing day. And now it's our day. Today I become your wife. I believe with all my heart that God led me to you. I don't know for sure that it was love at first sight because I know God prepares people for His will in His timing. But it didn't take long. I know it was His will for us to meet, to date, to become best friends. I know it's His will for me to be your wife and for you to be my husband. God has blessed me with a love for you unlike a love for anyone else on this earth. I love you so much. I love Him so much. It's my prayer that you and I will always keep God in the center of our marriage, knowing that He is above all things and that our love for Him will reflect in our marriage and we will love each other wholeheartedly. I don't know what's in store for us in the future, but I have peace knowing that we will journey through it all together forever. Thank you for choosing to walk beside me on this side of heaven. I hope you always know that I will always love you, forevermore. I love you. Your bride, Anna.
May I ask, who is the one who gives this woman away?
Her mother and I.
Blake, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? And do you solemnly promise before God and these witnesses that you will love, honor, and cherish her, and that forsaking all others for her and her alone, you will perform unto her all the duties that a husband owes to his wife as long as you shall live?
I do.
And Anna, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? And do you solemnly promise before God and these witnesses that you will love, honor, and cherish him, and that forsaking all others for him and him alone, you will perform unto him all the duties that a wife owes her husband as long as you shall live?
I do.
Anna, over the past 24 months, I've had the privilege of getting to know, fall in love with, and love the kindest, most beautiful, most loving, most amazing person I know. You are my best friend. You are my sidekick and partner in crime. And you are more than anything my answer to prayer. I know that you are the one the Lord made for me to journey with. You're the one I've been praying for, and the one my parents have been praying for since before I was born. So as I'm standing before you, our Lord, and our family and friends, I choose you. I choose you to do life with, to serve, to protect, to honor, and to love. I promise to love you in smooth or rocky times. I promise to protect you with all that I have. I promise to be a faithful husband. I promise to be the spiritual leader in our family and household. I promise to uplift and encourage you to always go after your dreams. I promise to push you and encourage you spiritually. I promise to be your smile to rejoice with, or a shoulder to cry on when you're sad. I promise to be your trusting, loving best friend that you can always depend on and rely on. And I promise to love you with every fiber in my being, to put you before myself, and to serve you as Christ did, and love you like Christ does. Good luck.
Blake, you are my best friend, soulmate, and teammate through everything. You are smart, faithful, kind, and loving. I choose you because of who I know you to be. I trust in God of who you'll become, who I'll become, and who will become. I know God prepared me for you and guided me 280 miles away from everything that was familiar so I could be with you. Through you, He's shown me what is likely just a glimpse of how loving and how great He is. I promise to love you through the good and the bad. I promise to care for you to the best of my ability. I promise to celebrate with you in our small and large victories. I promise to always pray for you and for us, no matter what season of life we're in. I promise to be your best friend and the one you can turn to for everything. I promise to encourage you, support you, and be kind. I promise to always be grateful for the relationship that we have. And most of all, I promise to love you with all my heart and everything that I am.
I therefore now pronounce you husband and wife, and what God has joined together, let no person separate. You may kiss the bride.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, it is my privilege that I get to now pronounce to you all Mr. and Mrs. Blake and Anna Moore.
Fist bump. Yes.